doing?
Everything is here. Wonderful. Allow me a moment to apply our elixir. Now we address the practical applications of this marvelous elixir. If you will help us one last time, I will increase your compensation. My associate and I have a mischievous nature. It is through this nature we show our affection for our friends. Our close friend Kalima is, as Timaway would say, a grumpy bug. We want to lift her spirits. Place these squirmy rodent things in her backpack in the corner. She'll be back shortly, and then we'll see the fruits of our labor. Timaway and I have a wager. He expects her to double over with laughter. Well, I do not expect that reaction. The second stage is the most important. What use is magical inquiry if it cannot foster relationships? Excellent. Here's your payment. I expect our dear friend will be back any moment. So if you would like to stick around, it's sure to be an entertaining spectacle.
Yes.
Oh, what is that?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Adamir, Timmy, I will kill you both.
Where's she going? Oh, she just disappeared. Damn.
Oh, what was it? Some crazy stuff happened.
She says she wants to kill us, but she doesn't mean it. She says that out of love.
Excellent. Well done. A fantastic experiment, if I do say so myself.
Is it? Okay.
My friend tells me something stirred up the wood orcs again.
Pah! This one has had enough of wood orcs for a lifetime.
The Bramblebreach clan is under constant attack lately.
No doubt the Dominion will offer their help in exchange for an alliance, turning the misfortunes of others to their advantage. That is their way.
Ah, this is my favourite fishing hole. I'm glad the Altmer left it alone, even though the guards give me grief when I try to visit.
Can you believe LaRose stole my husband's dog pluck? He may have inferior blood, but that's no excuse for such cruelty.
See, isn't it the best?
Rastil is a pretentious oaf.
But stealing my wedding gift to satisfy his vanity? Unforgivable.
An Aldmer researcher from Somerset told me the Bosmer here worship a god they call the Wilder King. She is determined to search for this Wilder King in that treacherous forest. Discover if he is real, and if he is in fact a god. Such a brave girl.
I figured out how to lockpick.
Does it actually work for you?
Actually, I did what you said, and it worked. Now you can make your own cheesy commercial on how to lockpick with testimonials.
It worked for me.
It worked for me.
Wait, there's supposed to be something hidden in here.
It like do a cheesy like 80s type commercial, sort of like the Mr. Riddle guy and like Slap Chop and all of them,
Slap
like that
Chop.
kind. It's like
Wow, Slapchop was a good one.
Tony's formula for lockpicking.
There hasn't been any new stuff like where they trolled the Slapchop things and stuff.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
People are making fun of Shutterstock photos. I think that's what's been tiding over like the masses.
Stock photos, yeah.
Yeah, there's this one where it's this guy. He's smiling at the camera, but he looks like he's in pain. His smile says, "I'm forced to smile," and his eyes says, "I'm in pain," and there's a gun to my head.
Wow. We are gonna get this frickin' shot. Yeah.
Yeah. I have to fix my bag.
Oh, I do have stolen items, so I can go down here and sell them.
This guy. All his photos.
Wow.
This is a meme.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing what people find and decide to do stuff with,
Yeah.
and what catches on.
Hide the Pain Herald. That's his name.
Wow.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Bellalaw's the name. Gossip and rumor is the game.
Yo, what's up? Ooh, good find. Luckily, we are few. Those who seek us work in shifts.
Some secrets are meant to remain buried. And those are the ones I love to dig up. When tomb raiders or dungeon looters need help with arcane lore, they call upon me. I've never met a secret I couldn't solve.
I can't be the only one whose hands shake when picking locks.
Good play, Shutterstock.
Hmm?
I found out one of the ways to misspell
Everything was
Shutterstock is Shitterstock with an I. So I typed it in because maybe it would be available, but it's not. Shutterstock was smarter than that and bought it to redirect to their
Nice.
actual website. They're so smart. Good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can you send me more of those?
Well, I don't know
The rune
of
stones?
those that you need.
Runestones.
Yeah, but which ones?
All
There's-
of them. All of the ones you don't want. That's below like level 20 because I just made it to 13. I'm slow. It's harder to like get points now because I don't play all the time. I just got to like 13.
We need like 5 more people in our guild so we can just have a guild bank, and then you can just take them out from there as you need them.
I think it would be easier for me to get people.
Huh? I don't know. I've been walking around like, hey, you want to join a guild? Or people that I'm fighting with and stuff against someone, I'm like, I'll send you a friend request, and then you're gonna join my fucking guild. Damn it.
Join my guild. Join my
It's like,
guild.
look how empty these places are that I go to, though. There's barely anybody ever showing up. There's someone.
If it weren't for your heroism and
Let me see if I
Tonville's
can add
sacrifice,
James.
Stonefalls would have been
James
destroyed
started
by that
playing,
monster.
but then I had my long.
We want you to join our guild.
We want you to join
Send
our
me a
guild.
friend request.
Why didn't you send them a friend request?
It's just kind of harassing to be like,
Cheat
I need you to do this and I need you to do that. Join our guild. We need 5 more people.
No,
Damn
I'm
it!
back.
Do not run away from me! Come back here! Ah! There we go. Join our guild. I'm gonna get on this fucking table, make sure that you see. That's it. You come back here, you fucker.
You know he's not gonna wanna like join your guild now
I don't
because
give
you're
a shit
being
anymore.
You're being a bitch.
Join our guild.
He's gonna like PvP you.
We have cheese. Do you like cheese?
Do you like rune stones? Yeah, all of the rune stones you can spare. For some reason, I really like making glyphs.
You may bank with me.
Yeah, I can give you a bunch. But you actually have to check your emails and get them so I don't get return receipts. Cause you know how annoying that is. What? Wait, I'm still trying to find a place to fence my stuff. Where the heck is that? Did I pass by it on my way to try to get somebody to sign up for the guild? I did.
No one brings.
There we are. A little bit of gold. Alright, let's get out of here. We went this way before. So let's just go right back through there. Damn it, to hell with the schemers. Always foiling my plans. Ooh. Maybe not. They guided me right to the chest.
So, you're the common trash that Calistil hired to steal my cane?
Aha! I caught you red-handed, artisan. Thieves just can't help returning to the scene of the crime. Pinning the blame on someone else? I won't fall for that. How do you explain those stolen goods you're carrying? Hmm? You know Sinar? Well, this doesn't prove anything. You might have heard his name in relation to your own investigation. An excellent idea. I was just about to propose. Sinar is on the upper city tier, near the entertainment pavilion. You lead the way. I'm not so naive that I turn my back on a common...
Keep those weapons sheathed.
They chose to flee. Or pay, I don't know.
No doubt the Dominion will offer their help in exchange for an alliance, turning the misfortunes of others.
Captain, I bring great news.
I'm afraid you have me mistaken.
Captain Sinar, I have detained the artisan. No time to thank me. I must return to my rounds.
God strike you. I can't believe he just blew my cover. Please tell me you have good news. Thanks, Stenda. Things were getting tense. I know you're not the artisan, thanks to our careful investigations. You're free to go now. We'll return the items back to their original owners. I can't wait to get back into uniform. Undercover work isn't my cup of tea.
Alright, we got a mage point. Let's see what we're gonna do with it here. 2. Whoops. 9, 2. Takes so long to level those up. Hey, you on a horse. Alright, cool. Yo. You have to do any... Okay.
Buying and selling.
What is it?
What do you want?
Yeah, that took a while to collect. I'm supposed to have 50% less election times, and that definitely was not the case right there.
An Aldmer researcher from Somerset told me that...
Dark moons. These crazy Bosmer make no sense. Hazazi comes to negotiate on behalf of Queen Irene to hear their grievances, and all they do is dance and jest. Hazazi has only been here a short while, and already he hates this village. What negotiations? These dungy elves don't want talk. They say they only answer to the Wilder King. Who is this? Who knows? They'd rather pull Hazazi's tail than give him a straight answer. It's not fair. Hazazi always gets the worst assignments. Hazazi likes this idea. If you can just get the Bramble Breach to make sense, this one will be impressed. Hazazi thinks it's a wild guard chase, but if you want to try, speak with their tree thing. May you have better luck than Hazazi.
Hazazi.
Hello there. Welcome to Bramble Breach. If you came to see a festival, I'm sorry. It's the off-season right now. Of course, you're always welcome to stay and join us for music and dance.
I heard you fought beside the champions at Grimwatch. By the green!
Welcome to Bramble Breach.
Hey, grab a drink. Is this on straight?
I can't tell if it's laughing, but I think it is. A guardian. They will protect the village. The Wilder King provided the husks and taught the first villagers how to bring them to life. There! It shook! That's laughter. It must be. Have you ever been stumped by a hard question? I can't tell.
Do you see how strong these ants are? They can carry a dead bug 3 times their size. Playing with the ants, I build them little houses, give them jobs, and introduce them to each other, so they make ant babies. You know, stuff like that.
I didn't think I was
being disrespectful. Sometimes people are just impossible to understand.
Another tourist. Rare to have so many visitors in this part of the Valen Wood, didn't you hear? It's much safer behind the shiny new walls of Marbrook. Even King Camoran hesitates to venture into the court of the Wilder King. Negotiate? About what? Oh, I know. You want us to bow to your queen and swear allegiance to your what's-it's-called? Aldermary Dominion. Huh. Problem is that our allegiance is to the Wilder King, and he doesn't seem to care for your dominion. Ha, sure. Let me just pull him from my satchel. You people don't understand. The Wilder King manages the entire forest. Doesn't have time for idle talk. Why do you think so many people doubt his existence? Not in person, but I don't doubt the Wilder King exists. He speaks to me in the babbling brooks and the wind in the trees. Other Bosmer petition him for an audience, but I don't need to. He already tells me everything I need to know. I could tell you, but how do I know you're trustworthy? You ask us to share your enemies, but will you share ours? The wood orcs are a plague we can't seem to be rid of. If you help us drive them off, I'll tell you what you want to know. Lurchers. Take seeds from the shimmering tree in the village and plant them in the orcs' camp. In a few minutes, they'll sprout out with a vengeance. The orc chieftain won't surrender so easily, though. Just kill him. Leave the rest to the lurchers. Don't bother coming back here until you've run off the orcs. I've got important business to attend to. Huh. Well, if you plant them in some peat, they sprout into a flower, and then after some time, the flower grows into a lurcher. If you want more than that, you can ask the Wilder King himself, when you get that audience.
They're gifts from the Wilder King, embodiments of the raw energy of the forest. They protect the village. They're not so smart. We can't lead them against the orcs, but if they sprout straight into the orcs' camp, they'll know what to do.
Both all the way down.
Don't do it. It's not worth it. By seed and spleen, you will pay for your actions.
If you were a real criminal, your bounty would be bigger.
My membrane scents trouble afoot. Please don't.
The mark of a criminal is upon you.
Whatever.
chance. Leave or deal with
You're
the law.
really trying my patience.
Do not add to my troubles.
Best not linger where you don't belong.
Oh, that was strange.
Can you believe that tree thane? Was the tree thane as rude to you as she was to me? All I asked was how one might get an audience with the Wilder King. But the way she did? That's funny, because Ander and I offered to drive the orcs away and she turned us down. I don't know, I'm beginning to suspect this is some I didn't say that. There is definitely a distinctive magical force. Oh, I'm Aranias. Maybe you've read my book, Spriggans in the Green, Story and Myth in Primitive Bosma Society? Probably not, I guess. Anyhow, Ander and I came in a scholarly... We'll just have to venture deeper into the forest on our own. We'll probably get lost and suffer a slow and painful death, but that's the risk we have to take. If you're going off... If you want, you can take the essence from the calope tree and rub it all over your body to cloak yourself in a haze of forest moths. The wood orcs won't even see you. Oh, one more thing. Ander scouted out the orcs camp pretty extensively. He might have some useful observations if you ask. Good luck with the... There seem to be a lot more... Me? Of course not. He's mainly...
I spent several hours watching the wood orcs and evaluating their weaknesses. As a whole, their strength is... By the look of his scars, he's seen his share of battle, and he knows how to take a beating. Don't expect him to go down quickly.
Hold on. Come on. I'm gonna eat it.
No, what the fuck? Nope. Nope, you gotta pay me. I'll get that. Nope, that's not a chest. Wise ass. I feel that. That's cool. I don't know if I gained any. Ah, man. That's not what I wanted to do. But oh well. I just wanted to pull out the weapon so I could use the Blade of Woe.
Advance!
Oh, hey, there's a lore book.
The alternative is a lot worse.
Can I have that?
Have what?
The ball. Why don't you move the printer to on the chest?
That's not gonna be comfortable. You offer me a hard solution. Oh, now I gotta go do this again? I just did it.
Tell that toothless runt to watch his back.
If there's anything sitting up here. Yes, there is. Cool.
Away from me, pickpocket.
Oh man, I gotta wait for my shit to clear off. What's going on here?
You know what stinks? Dead orcs. We're going to have to haul all the
Can you feel it?
Oh.
I wonder how long... Do you even know the meaning of consequence? Stop that! Stop that at once!
Ah, damn it. Tried to get away. Good. Good. Yeah. Alright. There it is.
Game of Thrones!
When?
Yesterday. Or
Really?
2 days ago. Yeah, the first episode. I'm trying not to read the articles, and like people luckily didn't post so many spoilers.
So luckily enough, I found now that if you just let them kill you, your bounty gets taken off, and you still have all your stolen items.
Nice.
So... Think it's nice enough outside to put the windows down now?
My scouts came back singing your praises. They said the Wood Orcs broke quickly after you killed Chieftain Thragdosh and unleashed the Guardians.
Huh, and you're worried I won't hold up my end of the bargain? No, I keep my promises. You got rid of those parasitic orcs. I hope I haven't given you a sense of false hope, though. Bosma around here petitioned the Wilder King for an audience all the time, and he rarely responds. More than likely, you're simply wasting your time. Suit yourself. Just south of my home, you'll find the petitioning stone. Just touch it. Probably nothing will happen. If he wants to speak with you, though, he'll appear when you touch that stone. I never said it was complicated. Besides, by scaring off those wood orcs, you just might have improved your chances. The Wilder King sees these things, you know. All right, run along now.
Alright, run along now. Yeah, let's give it a try. Open up some windows now and stuff.
It works! It really works! I can't believe it. I finally figured it out. This could change everything. Our Lurcher Guardians, I've found a way to give each of them special powers. To make them more effective, of course. The Guardians protect the village, and now we can imbue each of them with different elemental tactics. And the best part is that building them isn't even hard. It's well, you see, the husks are the same, grown from local flora. It's the Guardian's guts that make it special. Bring me some thunderbug bellies, dew bugs, and hive seeds from outside the village, and I'll show you how to make one.
Ooh. I heard about this mission. Let's see what happens when I touch it.
Welcome to my court, outsider. Since you...
I'm trying to get rid of these names so I can do this right. With a good screenshot. Damn, that's annoying.
Welcome to my court, outsider. Since you entered my domain, I have watched your actions with keen interest. You have been generous with my people and more patient than I expected. But I still cannot gather one thing. Why have you come? Again, not what I expected. I think I've heard of this old merry dominion, but I don't see how inclusion in this group would appeal to me or to the people in my domain. Aligning with you would only alienate us from others. Interesting. You think we have common enemies? My only enemies are those who would seek to harm Valenwood. Let us test your theory, though. Show me one of these enemies of whom you speak, so I might better understand. Use the other stone pillar, the one on the platform behind us. Touch that stone pillar and an apparition will appear. One of your enemies, as you say. Fight this enemy so that I might see its true nature. I am pleased to be able to lend you strength to face this enemy from your past.
Wow, what a coloration change, huh? Let's do this.
Strike us down, but the veiled heritance will always rise again.
Zazi is finished with this village. now you are negotiating with a forest spirit who calls himself a king? With all those floating leaves, Azazi thinks he looks very silly. Do you really think this is going somewhere? Or is it just a waste of time? By the light of John and Jod, this is the craziest thing ever seen. Even Razamdar would have lost his patience by now. If you think all this makes sense, then Azazi is starting to wonder about you too.
I sense the darkness in the heart of the one you fought, but he has already been defeated, has he not? And those like him, they may not all share his darkness. You should have me call these people enemies, though. The Veiled Heritance. Yes, I am familiar with this distinction as well. There is one among this group who has come to Valenwood to see me, and I find her curious. Very curious. I'm not inclined to consider her an enemy. She is one who has been blessed with fascinating gifts. Gifts I cannot afford to ignore. You would know her identity, though. I was able to capture one of her memories. Touch the petition stone again, and I will share it with you.
Damn it, why are you making me run back? Oh, okay, cool. I just touch here. What to say?
We have much need of someone like you, Aranias.
Yes, young one. We have a problem in the Valenwood that will require your talents specifically.
I would be honored to help however I can.
An opportunity has arisen to
Why is his writing materials not as spiritual, but the rest of his stuff is?
Claim allegiance not to King Camoran, but to a man they call the Wilder King.
Killing this Wilder King will drive the Bosma mad. He is very elusive, though, so I will need your help to find him.
You realize we are entrusting you with an important task, I hope, my dear.
Of course, Lady Estrie, you can count on me.
As you've just seen, the young girl Aranias is associated with the Veiled Heritance. Until I know more about her, I hesitate to call her an enemy. I will have more insight soon, though. Even now, Aranias is on her way to my throne. So she believes. But there may be a greater truth to her purpose here. You may not like this, but I sense the same is true of you. Like the branches of a grotto, I believe that Aranias' destiny, my destiny, and your destiny are all intertwined. I cannot yet see how these events will play out, but I do know that like Aranias, you must come deeper into the forest. You must eventually come to my throne, but not yet. Each of us is a strand to be spun into the story of Valenwood. You should seek out the spinner, Marwan. He can tell us how this story began and where it should end. Yes, traveling through Valenwood is a funny thing. It may take them many days to find the path to my throne. You have all the time you need. Find the spinner's cottage and speak to Marwan. Safe journeys, my friend.
Oh, this one has not been discovered. Let's see if we can make it in time.
No, he's gonna come with me. Yeah, so we're gonna, yeah, we'll pack what we need, and then everything else that we don't need, we're gonna put in a storage. And then when we come back, we'll get it, see what we can sell, or what we want to keep.
Dang, how the hell do you get up there?
Yeah.
Right here, I guess.
Yeah. So it's hard to buy, like, sell stuff online, because it's like unless I really I put it out there.
Damn, that's the best. You just charge lightning.
These mortals are strong, but not strong enough.
Cool.
Am I hallucinating? Ifre's bones, am I glad to see another traveler on this road? Personally, you're going to think I'm crazy, but there's a cave not far from here. My apprentice and I camped there to get out of the weather. And do what you want. One of them asked what year it is. I didn't wait to find out if it was a Daedric trick. Valenwood just keeps getting... Of course.
Lovely day, isn't it? Ate a bit too much at dinner, though. Haven't had any of Greenshade's snails in a long, long time.